inning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Bayern has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Good.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Carter Williams. Shot off the pick. Here's Moultrie. Here is Nba2k15. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Now the pass to Shafarczyk. They get a hand on it. And now the 76ers on the break. Carter Williams with the ball. They retain possession. And they get it back. Nba2k15 with it. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Bayern leading by 5. Thompson, a screen on Grant. Three-pointer. And another 3 from Bayern Munich.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Carter Williams kicks to Nba2k15. Here's the screen. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Nba2k15's got 7 points.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Here's Steiger. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 6. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Sixers coach Brett Brown for 12 years an assistant with the Spurs. Coach Popovich said he, quote, lives and breathes the game. Fellow Spurs alum, Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer said he fits Philly because he's blue collar and he's a tough dude. He's demanding, but players love and respect it. Kevin?
The perfect guy to rebuild their foundation indeed. Doris, thank you. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Thompson comes in for Grant. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Shafarczyk. Offensive rebound. Fires for 3. And he gets it to go. And Bayern leads by 9.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Well, you look at the numbers, Kevin. Last year they were around 71% from the line as a team, so not a very good number there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Sims is checked in, and it's Richardson in for Williams. Carter Williams, the pass to Embiid, and the shot is good. Embiid's got his first basket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And Bayern has possession. 7-point differential. And he gets it to go. 6 points.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Now here's Carter Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 4 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Roten's checked in for Thompson. And it's Alexei Shved in for Michael Carter-Williams. Now here's Shved. Here's Roten. And easy 2 points on the layup.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson outside. Here's Shafarczyk. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 9.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Here's a Sims. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Pass to Shafarczyk. They set the pick. Thompson for the triple. And that's not going to go. And so that's the... We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Bayern leading by 11. Passes it to Shafarczyk. Buries it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And it's Noel missing.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, the Sixers going young. Coach Brett Brown explained their philosophy, saying, we try to highlight athletes and length. At this stage, we're trying to grow a blue-collar, hard-nosed defensive program. You take those athletes, put them in a defensive system, and get them playing in the open court. That's the flavor of what we're trying to do. Kevin, back to you.
Putting those young legs to use, Doris. Thanks.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Steiger. That three off the mark. The 76ers trail by 14. Carter-Williams kicks to Embiid. Off target at the rim. Bayern with the ball. Here's Shafarczyk. Sinks the triple. He's got 15.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
And he gets it to go.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
And stolen by Noel. And here is Carter-Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Richardson, no luck. Bayern leading by 15. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bahamute comes in for Embiid, and it's Williams in for Richardson. Now Williams. Right side, Williams. All alone. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Williams has got his first points in this one.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Now, here's Thompson. Rebound by Williams.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Good. 1:58 left to play in the third. Here's Ebihi. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Maltz checked in for Nerlens Noel. Grant comes in for Thompson. And Roten subbed in for Carter Williams. Roten dishes to Moultrie. Grant inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
And that one's good.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Now, here's Grant. And the layup's good off the glass. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers. 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
And Bayern has possession. 10-point lead. And the pass to Schiffartson. Thompson in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another 3 from Bayern Munich.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
They grab their own miss. Here's Roten. Thompson with the block. 34 seconds left in the third. Shot's good.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Now, here's Roten. Pass to Grant. Outside Williams. Here's Roten. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Roten's got his second basket.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, it looks pretty clear on the instant replay, guys. The ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation here.
Yeah, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion, Clark. The camera gives us a good look at it. There's a tick or 2 left on the clock.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Yeah, good to see them get that one right. That's exactly why we have this rule in place. And I like it. Each basket is so important in these games that you've just got to make sure you get it right at the end of the quarters.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Bayern as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Carter Williams.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
Scooped up. Shved, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Shved's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the 76ers. Troutman, he's covered by Noel. Taylor passes to Bryant. Here's Delaney. And another 3 from Bayern Munich.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Here's Embiid, and finally they hit one.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well, corralling those Karens.
Seems like not a whole lot else is going right for them, though.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 16. Ball stolen. Out in his own on the break. Here's Gianovic. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Carter-Williams kicks to Richardson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Bayern.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Good on the second free throw. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Gianovic, the pass to Bryant. To the right side. Fires from deep. That's good. And Bayern leads by 20.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
That makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. It's tough to defend that.
And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 19.
Timeout for the 76ers.
And the 76ers call time here.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Embiid kicks to Thompson. He feeds it to Noel. Thompson dishes to Noel. Puts it up from 12. No what? Now Bayern takes it the other way. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Left side, Bryant. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Delaney. Blocked. And here's the fast break. Carter-Williams leading the way. To the wing right side. Here's Richardson. Here's Embiid. And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound. Jedovic. Carter-Williams covering. Here's Taylor. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak. That's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Richardson the pass to Thompson. Back to Richardson. On the wing, Thompson. The putback, and Noel throws it down.
Another second chance bucket. I mean, that's like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, no excuses, Clark. I mean, at some point, you're going to have to get focused and have all 5 defenders boxing out.
Delaney, Carter-Williams covering. Here's Delaney. They get it back. Pass to Gianovic. Left side, Bryant. To the wing right side. Here's the 3. That's good. He's got 24.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist total. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Taylor. And another 3 from Bayern Munich.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Carter-Williams kicks to Noel. Thompson against Taylor. The dish now to Richardson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
And Bryant slams it in.
You know, he can be a little awkward with the ball sometimes when it's in his hands, but not that time.
Why do you think it is we don't see more of those out of him, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, he's certainly got the size. He just lacks the confidence, I think, sometimes near the basket. It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Here's Delaney. No good. And so it's Bayern Munich winning this one.